Warning: the following video is strictly the opinion of one or more gamers. This gamer has been gaming for a long time, and you may or may not agree with their opinions, and will have your own. But much like all reviews, this is an opinion, so enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Wolfy's Unscripted Reviews. This week we're doing Assassin's Creed 3. The game's behind me, but I don't feel like grabbing it. I originally did this review, and I rated it really, really low, and I criticized it for two major things that I actually found out they did not mess up. They just didn't do right. And so I'm going to talk about what they did right, what they did wrong, and then what just baffles me. And first off, I want to say they crafted a world here that was huge, expansive. There's a lot to do. There's not a point that you'll go, there's nothing left to do. And, well, actually there is that point, and that's after like over 60 hours of gameplay. The story is great. Like, flat out just great. It's a great story. Kind of leaves you with one of those endings that make you go, really? That's it? And kind of want more. The subquests are the best in the series. Like, flat out the best in the series. And Connor is customizable. You can give him a murder stick, you can give him a axe, you can make him whatever his Native American name is in a full tribal outfit with just a murder stick, hatchet, bow and arrow, some darts on him. You gotta keep the pistol there, but you don't have to use it. Or you can make him Connor Kenway, the pirate assassin who just carries blades. Yeah, you can do that. You can make him not even carry his signature hatchet that he has on the cover. And so Connor is really customizable, and his outfits are as such, which you unlock through subquest. Now there's this thing that they call outfits in the game that are really just recoloring of the original outfit, which I do advise doing because you may find that you like a certain color scheme better than others, and they do have some really nice ones. Okay, that being said, let's get into the bad. The UI in the game is just terrible. Flat out terrible. Navigating through menus, maps, and everything else really just sucks. Especially your weapons, which are all set to one menu that you have to activate by holding down the R button, and then you can select it to one of the, D-pad buttons, but really, it's not intuitive, it's not quick. I can't just switch on the fly really easily. It's a pain in the ass. Also, there's this thing called the Assassin's Guild, which is unutilized through most of the game. Also, much like the weapon system, holding it down will allow you to access its menu. This is a really stupid control because if you just tap it, you will accidentally activate it and waste it. Yeah, you can waste it. And so, if you waste it, you're SOL. And it's terrible because it's so useful. You can use it to actually be a lot more stealthy than the game allows. The game actually completely botches parkour. Something that the game series is known for is your ability to go from point A to point B by just holding the run button and doing a bunch of cool parkour tricks. Assassin's Creed 3, doing so will get you killed. Not only will it get you killed, but it will get you killed, give you a wanted level, and make you have to run for your life while people are chasing after you with guns with just as much parkour skill as yourself. That is not very good. And then on top of that, their whole incognito system in this game has been tweaked so that it's more difficult to go on a mass murdering spree and get away with it. This is a pain because, quite frankly, in Assassin's Creed, more likely than not, with all of the enemy NPCs running around, you're going to go on a mass murder spree and kill all of the enemies. The game does do a really good job of portraying history as it was, with the exception of certain aspects. For example, the people wearing the coats, the uniforms, wouldn't have existed. They would have been wearing common clothes because they didn't have enough money to afford uniforms for anyone but the top dogs in the military. Which makes complete and total sense. But the game did include Hessians as the elite warriors, or the ops, of the British Army, which are true to history. Go ahead and watch Sleepy Hollow. They'll give you a better explanation of who the Hessians were. On top of that, they did have Connor kind of criticize some of the darker points in said war. Like the fact that freedom was for every white man and not slaves, or, well, just about anyone who wasn't white or male. And he criticizes this stuff so well and creatively that if you pick up on it, you'll feel good. If you don't, it'll just go over your head. Now, there are some things in this that are just mind-blowingly dumb. For one, although it does have the best subquest in the series, they do a terrible job connecting the subquest world to the story world. And this is a problem because some of the subquests actually are directly tied into the story. The Homestead quest in particular, if you don't complete them first, you will actually have a moment where you will see a scene and be like, wait, what's really going on here? What the heck? And you'll be confused. And I was confused. And then I played it, and then I'm like, okay, now I get it. Plain and simple. You will get confused if you don't do the Homestead quest before you finish the story. Or at least close to finish the story. It's, I can't remember exactly which scene it is that you want to beat those before doing that. On top of it, the subquests actually have full acted dialogue and even Templars to kill. Not even joking. Full-on Templars that you have those standing over them as they die scenes that weren't in the story that were in the subquest. That's cool and all, but really, if Connor was sent to destroy all of the Templars in America, Templar leaders, then how come these guys weren't in the actual story and mandatory to kill to begin with?
Well, I kind of screwed up the end of the review and said the wrong number for the wrong game. Whoops. Yeah, that happened. And so I'm going to give you guys my final numbers here. In fact, actually, I think this might work a little bit better, because then I have all my talking points, and then I have this. So this game gets a 6.5 out of 10. It's above average, but not by much. On top of that, it also gets a 10% utilization on the gamepad. Although there is some gamepad usage, it is very little. In fact, you can use it entirely just to see your health and stuff on the bottom screen. With no interactivity, this is kind of a bummer. But, hey, I can't dock a score off of that. I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy watching this video, you can click Mr. Pie with his glasses of adorability right in the center of the screen. You can, of course, climb up to the top of the page, give me a subscribe, and watch our videos every week. And you can go down into the comment section, leave a comment, rage about how I rated this game too harshly, because this is my opinion, and it is only my opinion. And as always, thank you guys for watching.